Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, and we are ready to go on ahead and dive into this supposed Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. It will be debuting within the next 12 minutes or so, or at least that's the current understanding that we have, is that we will be going live at 8:30 EST. We're going to go on ahead and check out the trailer altogether. Of course, the big rumor for this trailer is that this will be the trailer that confirms that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man will be joining Tom Holland in this film, bringing all three of our Spider-Mans together into one universe for the very first time. So we're going to go on ahead and wait here for a moment. As soon as it's live, we're going to watch the trailer together. Then I'm going to stick around and I'm going to do a bit of a breakdown for it, where I'll take a look at some Easter eggs, possibly other references. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this trailer? I'm curious. Here's what I'm curious about, chat. Are you, like, would you be disappointed if we don't get Holland and Maguire? What if they show only villains? So, like, what if we see Jamie Foxx? What if we see... Oh, hold up. Let me change the audio. I don't know why it's... should be on my headphones. Let me double check. Bruh. There we go. That's good. Do you think that, like, would it be okay if we got just Jamie Foxx? Maybe we get Green Goblin. So, like, they confirm all the villains, but they don't confirm Andrew and Tobey. Or do you think it'd be better if they confirmed Tobey and Andrew, but no villains? Save the villains, like the full out confirmation for the actual film itself. Which would you prefer? Like, if you had to choose one or the other, not, you can't say both. If, let's say, you had to select one or the other, meaning that we're either going to go on ahead and get Andrew, or we're going to go on ahead and get the villains. So what would you pick? Let me also run through these super chats. Thank you very much for the support. What do you think we will see? I hope and I think we will see Andrew and Tobey. That's what I think. Bucky Barnes, thank you for the $4.99, saying, yo, Blitz, what's up? Not much, man. Who are you more excited for, Tobey or Andrew? Andrew. I'm a huge fan of Andrew Garfield. I think he is an awesome actor that unfortunately got to be a part of a bad Spider-Man movie. I really think that if Andrew was allowed to be part of the MCU and, like, deliver a similar portrayal to what we saw, I think we would look at him as the best Spider-Man ever. Chivalrous Boy says, yo, Max, what's up, homie? Yeah, gang up on Geonosis. Thank you so very much. Indeed. 59GOJ58, sorry, not 59, says, everyone's hyping Tobey and Andrew, but the real twist will be Venom and Kang the Conqueror. Can you freaking imagine, dude? Can you imagine if that's the big twist, is that it's actually Venom? Yo, that would be so nuts. That would actually be kind of crazy. Especially after Venom 2. It would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? Can you imagine? Yo, okay, so here's the question. Chat, legit. How angry would you be if there is no Tobey or Andrew, but we're getting Tom Hardy? Would you be upset if they were like, bro, no Andrew, no Tobey, but you do have Tom Hardy? Or Venom, more specifically. Not Tom Hardy. It's just Tom Hardy. It's not even Eddie Brock. That would be funny. Frost Hyper, thank you for the 2 book room. Hi, if we don't see Tobey or Andrew, I'm gonna cry. Okay, fair enough. Demo says, I want Big Andrew. Okay. Anthony Vidal says, I would love it. Let's go, Anthony. I'm a fellow Venom fan, so I'd love that. Bucky Barnes says, what is Venom's role in No Way Home? We don't know yet. I don't think he's confirmed to be in the movie, although I did read an article. This is a bit of a spoiler again. And somebody was saying that supposedly the director confirmed that Tom Hardy was on set at some point in time. Now, my guess is that most likely that means a post-credit scene. That's my guess. My guess is that we'll see Tom Hardy's Venom appear in the post-credit scene for No Way Home. and then they set up whatever's next. I also have been, I have said this before, and I made this prediction. I think MJ is going to die. I'm predicting that they're going to kill off the character of MJ. And that's what's going to like take Tom Holland's Spider-Man into like a more like serious tone, so to speak. So that's my prediction, though. We got about 7 minutes to go before the trailer is supposedly going to be going live, guys. Why MJ, man? Come on. I'm not saying I want it to happen. I think it's just something that will give a lot of gravity to his character, right? Because we haven't seen him experience the death of Uncle Ben because they decided like, hey, we've done that already twice before, so why rehash the same thing again? So instead, it does kind of make sense to go on ahead and just utilize like MJ in a similar role to like Gwen Stacy in the comics or even in The Amazing Spider-Man, where she will be killed off in order to have this like traumatic experience for the character of Spider-Man. Have the great power and great responsibility moment for this Spider-Man. Speedy Springtrap says, we all know the villains are who the villains are going to be. We need Toby and Andrew. Give me Spidey Crew or give me death. Dude, I should make that as merch. Speaking of which, by the way, thank you for those of you that have been supporting the new merch. I appreciate that. But that sounds like a good name for merch as well. Give me Spidey Crew or give me death. What if Ned dies, then returns as Hobgoblin? I think they will do Hobgoblin at some point. I would imagine so, at least, because that is a character that we've never seen before. And it does look like Sony is very much trying to go on ahead and dabble in the idea of doing other villains. Like, we know that there's that Kraven the Hunter project that they're working on. So I think we will see Ned turn to Hobgoblin, but I don't think it'll be in this movie. At least I hope not. I feel like it'd be too much stuff in one movie to make sense. I feel like it would be kind of similar to like how the Eternals movie has problems because it's too many new characters all introduced at once and not a whole lot of exploration of the characters, and it's all just like surface level. So you don't really care for any of them, even if they die off or anything like that. So I think that's something that would need to be fixed. Skywalker Club says Tony was a traumatic loss for him. Was he, though? Did he really act like that when he's going on his trip? Again, I think some people obviously disagree with me on that, but do you feel like it was actually a traumatic loss? Because he sure didn't seem to act like it on his trip. All he seemed to care about was trying to figure out how he can take it to the next level with MJ. He's like, bro, I need a girlfriend. Like, that was the whole strat. So, I don't know. I don't think we actually saw him, like, experience or maybe not absorb the trauma of losing Tony. If I donate 100, can you play Lego DC Supervillains? Not right now, Magic, but I will play it again. Shout out to Takashi69. Shout out to Takashi69. That's such a stupid sound effect, but I love it. Caleb Trujillo. By the way, for those who don't know, that's what Takashi69 believes guns sound like. Is that sound effect just now? Caleb, thanks for the super. Simon Awad says, I hope Toby and Andrew will be saved for the film. I think it would be hype to see them first in the theaters. Interesting. So again, I think that we really have divided into kind of two camps right now, where some people believe that this trailer will confirm some villains. So like we'll see Jamie Foxx, we'll see the Green Goblin, but we will not see Toby, nor would we see Andrew. And then another camp seems to believe that obviously we will see Andrew and Toby in this trailer. Now, what if we end up seeing a little bit of both? What if they give us Andrew, but they don't show Tobey Maguire? How about that, chat? If that happens, would you be triggered? What if they just went ahead and just showed one of the two, so that it confirms it, but it doesn't like full out spoils everything? Does that make sense? Demon Wolf saying, hey, Blitz, how you doing today, bud? I'm doing very well. Yo, Demon Wolf, thanks for the heads up, by the way. I bought the Mark V armor in Marvel's Avengers thanks to your comment to the developers. So I appreciate that, man. I wouldn't mind. I'd be happy. I wonder if they would do that. That'd be kind of interesting if they showed us just one of them, right? And then would not comment on whether or not you get the other one. You just have to wait. Magic says, did you quit on Lego games? No, I play Lego games on the channel. You can check out the channel. There's lots of videos posted. There's weekly at least 1 or 2 Lego videos. I want to see Spider-Man. You know, 6-arm Spider-Man. I also want Deadpool. Well, I don't know that that's happening, but wishful thinking, Justin. Wishful thinking. When is the trailer dropping? Supposedly in about 2 minutes. People will be mad. I think, yeah, like you're right about that. Batuhan Tennyson, I think is how you say that. I think people will be mad no matter what, right? Like if they showed, if they went ahead and did not show anything, then people would be like, if they didn't show Andrew and Toby, people would be mad. If they showed Andrew and Toby, people would be mad. So it's just a matter of like, some people will be upset, some people will be happy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Bucky Barnes says, what about Prowler Donald Glover? That'd be awesome. I think that character is super underutilized. J-Man Gaming, thanks a lot for enjoying the videos. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the kind words. Can't please everyone. That is absolutely what I'm saying, Doodle Dumb, is that we live in a time where there's no way to do a trailer or a marketing campaign where everybody will be happy. Like, no matter what, like, look at what's happening with, like, Mr. Beast's Team C's, right? Like, a lot of people are supporting it, whatever, but then there's a handful of people like, oh, he's just using this. Like, it's always going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just, even when you do something incredibly good, there will still be a certain vocal minority that will hate on that. So, you know, it is what it is. Mighty Max, thanks for the super chat, man. All right, so it's 8:30. I'm going to refresh YouTube. Let's see if they posted it on YouTube yet. Any posts, guys? As soon as I see it, I will go on ahead and start sharing it. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Creeper Man Pro. It should have dropped. Well, I'm refreshing right now. I'm refreshing a trending page on YouTube. As soon as it goes live, we will watch it. Mighty Max says, hi, I've been a fan of your channel. I watch you when you play The Amazing Spider-Man. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that, dude. Very underrated game series, by the way. Both of those games are excellent. It's out where? Okay, let me play it then. So we're gonna go to Sony Pictures. Whoa, chill out for a second. There it is, 46 seconds. We're going, guys. 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Everybody ready? Strap in, guys. Guys, everybody ready? We're about to watch this. Everybody ready? And boom. Trailer lined up. It's your boy. Shrink myself down so you guys don't have to look at my mug, and instead we get to look at Tom Holland's mug. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Spider-Man, the trailer has dropped. We've got it at 1080p. Let's rock and roll, baby. Hopefully the audio is okay. It's really loud for me. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, so things are definitely sad. This is what I've been saying. I want to see. Okay, I'm not going to talk right now.
Life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors.
Okay, so there's Goblin.
From every
universe.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
You're not Peter Parker.
Whoa, so he doesn't recognize him.
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
There are others out there.
Was that Captain America's shield?
So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap. You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
Whoa. What is that cube? Looks like a mother box.
They're a danger to our universe. You're not gonna take this away from me.
Oh, sick! Yo, Electro looks so much better.
Struggling to have everything you want.
There's a goblin.
The world tries to make you.
Is that a different goblin? Oh, there's the lizard.
I can't save everyone.
There's Sandman. MJ. Wow. Hold up. Hold up.
Starting to come through, and I can't stop them. December 17th, exclusive.
Wow.
Tickets on sale November 29th.
Wow. Wow. Woo-wee. Okay. There is so much we got to rewatch that because there's a lot of stuff in there. Holy moly. First, let me just see what chat is saying. So, who called it? Who called it that MJ's dead? MJ's dead, right? Did I call it? Did your boy call it? None of you guys will give me credit for this, but I'm telling you guys, MJ's dead, and I called it. And that crying scene at the opening, that's after she's dead. I guarantee you. By the way, that opening, like right at the start there, this is when she's dead. I'm almost 100% sure that this will be when she's dead. Because there's nothing else. Like, it's got to be either MJ or his aunt. There's nothing else in his world that can die, or anyone that can die, that would create this kind of a moment. And this is what I've been saying. Like, I wanted to see a moment that, like, brings more gravity to Parker. You know what I'm saying? Not to Nori saying this is looking promising. It is. So, by the way, they did go the route of villains. So no Andrew or Toby yet. But I think that they're on their way. Okay, so first of all, let's just kind of scroll through here. First of all, we have kind of a cool subway scene. So that's neat. There's the Sanctum Sanctorum. We've seen, this is a very similar scene to what we've seen in the previous trailer where he just arrives. By the way, this looks very CGI in the background here. But we did see almost what looked like two different goblins, which is super interesting. So here's Goblin for the first time. We see him right here, which looks really cool. Chivalrous Boy says, good, I've had enough of Zendaya. Wow. Disrespect. Okay, so first of all, this is one of the rare times where we see this costume looking super duper cool here, because all the promo pics for this costume made it look like trash. Like even the Hot Toys and some of the other Marvel Legends figures that have leaked for this did not look all that great, but this looks really cool here. So I like that dynamic shot there. Now beyond that, let's keep going. So we've seen this. I like this fight scene too, because it establishes that he's obviously unaware of the fact that this is Peter Parker. It's just the Peter Parker of this world. So it does look like the people who are assuming that we're going to see Tom Holland and then it'll pan out and it'll be the other Parker standing on the bridge. It looks like you're incorrect, because it does look like Spider-Man will go toe-to-toe with Otto probably pretty early on in the movie, because we do see that they capture him as well. So that means that this fight scene, he thinks that it's Peter Parker, but he doesn't even realize that because he's come through a different multiverse, he doesn't know that this is the Peter Parker of this dimension. I don't know how they did this. Like, this is phenomenal. He looks so much younger. That's really, really impressive. Technologically. Brian G says, I think Happy Hogan's 100% going to die. We'll see. So that's the fight on the bridge. Again, I think this probably happens very early in the film, just on the basis of this scene right here, where we can see that they fight it out or talk to him. This was, I think, wasn't this the scene that a lot of people said that there's multiple canopies where you could see the different villains and they're captured in these like weird containers? So this looks like somewhere, wherever, maybe like in the basement of the Sanctum Sanctorum or something like that, where I guess maybe he's just trapping them there, almost like going through to collect all the villains back together. That's a possibility. I have no idea. Blitz hashtag free MVC2. We need a remaster. What's MVC2? Okay, so there's a nice little comedic moment where he's very annoyed by the fact that they don't believe him that his name is Otto Octavius, which is pretty funny. What's happening here? That's Captain America. What does that say? Something Avenger. I can't zoom in any closer. Do you guys see that? It's definitely a Captain America shield across the building. Any guesses as to what that is, chat? I have no idea what that is because it looks like it's in the center of the city. And it looks like a monument to Captain America, really. Right? It looks like a Cap monument. That's what I'm saying. It's just, I can't quite tell what it says on there, but it says something Avenger, for sure. Demo says, I think Tom will get Toby and Andrew's memories. That would be kind of lame, but we'll see, I guess. Falcon Shield. I don't think that's Falcon Shield. Although you're right, because by the time that this movie's happening, like where it's set, Falcon's already taken up the mantle, right? So that's interesting. But I feel like, why would they put a monument together for Falcon? That would make no sense, no? Mighty Max says, man, he turned evil because the arms gained control again. All he wanted to do was good. Are you talking about Otto? So then look at the skies there, right? You can see what looks like Electro arriving. This is a beautiful shot right here. I like this swinging, especially because usually people make fun of Spider-Man that like he could never exist in an environment where there weren't buildings. So like Spider-Man doesn't work in a non-city environment because what would he be grappling to? He'd have to be like running around everywhere. So it's kind of cool to see him out in nature here. We have him just swinging. This looks like a beautiful shot. There's another shot of the suit. You can see in the background there, that's clearly Electro. It looks very robotic here. I don't know about all these wires coming off of him as well, like on his shoulders and stuff. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Looks like he's got like short, hairy shoulder pads or something. And then there's the actual casting of the powers. So I'm assuming this will be a suit that gets put together by Doctor Strange, right? That grants him the ability to cast these spells and things like that. So interesting in terms of functionally, because how can Spider-Man cast these spells? Wouldn't he have to be a Sorcerer Supreme as well? So I'm not sure if they'll ever go into that type of depth. Like, is it just going to be that it casts whatever spells it casts? Could this be maybe the way that he's supposed to like send these villains back into their multiverses, right? Is that he's supposed to use the spells? That's what will allow him to stop bringing them in? Because we do hear Doctor Strange specifically say that since you botched that spell, we've been seeing more of them coming through. So that obviously confirms that it's kind of like a weird spill has been created and there's a gap through which villains are coming through. So there's a possibility there. Colin Murphy, by the way, happy birthday. I don't know who that is, but I saw Edith wish you a happy birthday, so I'd wish you a happy birthday as well. It's a cool, again, just goofy little MCU comedy moment here. Nothing overly crazy. Reference to Scooby-Doo definitely confirms, of course, that Scooby-Doo will be appearing in the movie as well. That's the way the internet works, so we know that much. Also, I don't know what the heck is going on in the Sanctum Sanctorum, but boy, oh boy, bro, it literally looks like there was a fire and the whole place got hit with fire hydrant materials because what is this white spray everywhere, bro? Like, what's happening? Is that ice? Is that snow? Did the whole place just freeze over? So there's another shot, similar area, of course, to the one that we saw here. But interestingly enough, over here, we saw him swinging through like a daylight sequence. Here, it looks like obviously it's nighttime. That new suit again. And then we have this really beautiful shot of Electro and Sandman seemingly causing trouble. You got a Daily Bugle truck in the bottom right corner there. There's Jay Jonah, who seems to be incredibly happy. Bro, that stash, Movember, represent, my guy, represent. You know? Very cool. Now, I do want to pause on the shot of Electro, because I legit love the new look for Electro. So first of all, by the way, I'm not sure if Doc Ock got an upgrade here, but not in this shot. Hold up. Let me just fast forward a tiny little bit. There. What's up with the tentacle arms? Like, they got this like cool red overlap. We actually see it powering up. So that's interesting. I wonder what that is. Like, if that's any significance. Like, is it like the Spider-Man suit where because of the multiverses, he has some sort of upgrade? So I have no idea what that will have to do. Manny says it's related to Iron Man again. Can you imagine? He's like, bro, in my world, I hate Tony Stark. And finally, in this world, now that he's dead, I get to steal his tentacle arms. Oh, by the way, he has the "This is fine" dog sticker on the MacBook there. That's a cool touch there. You know that like meme of the dog that's on fire in a flaming room and he's just like enjoying his cup of tea? And he's like, this is fine. This is fine. I'm guessing that's probably how this movie will be for our heroes, where they're like, yeah, this is fine, but it's probably not going to be all that fine. So then we have, again, back to the bridge. I will say that this will probably happen very early on. It's also going to be really interesting to see Iron Spider versus Doc Ock, just the dynamic of both of them having the the extra arms and stuff. So I'm curious to see how that battle plays out. It looks like it will be a pretty hellacious fight, that's for certain. There they go, brawling back and forth. Here, it looks like he's about to get hit with a Green Goblin bomb. You see? Oh, actually, it looks like he's diving in the way to save someone. Do you see that? Like, he's not diving away from it. He's diving towards it. So, clearly, that's not the same explosion. There's no way, because here you can see he's inside, and then the explosion happens outdoors. So it'll be interesting to see if he's rescuing somebody or something like that in that scene. Another shot of Strange. Now, is there any clue? What is this thing? Chat. This obviously looks like something that belongs to Doctor Strange in terms of one of his like artifact type things. It looks a little like a mother box, honestly, but obviously that's DC. So the question here is like, what exactly is this device? Why is Spider-Man stealing it from Doctor Strange? Wouldn't they work together? Yo, that is actually a really cool scene. I didn't even pick up on that. He created the two gaps, and so Spider-Man webbed his own foot. That's pretty clever. Again, really clever use of the Doctor Strange portals. So hopefully it'll continue to be very creative with that. Mother boxes are from Justice. I know it's from Justice League. I'm saying, what exactly is it? I don't recognize it as anything that I've ever seen in the comics, right? People are saying it's a portal cube. What exactly is a portal cube? It's definitely not like the portal companion cube, if that's what you're saying. So, but for whatever reason, we see before this, we've always seen Spidey and Doctor Strange working together. So here we can see that for whatever reason. Sorry, for a second, I thought it was a different Spider-Man suit. I'm like, bro, did I just... I thought for a second this was a different Spider-Man, which would have been kind of crazy. So there's the scene where we can see him knock the soul out of him, I suppose, which is interesting. Look how absolutely pissed Doctor Strange looks. He looks furious. Look at that frown. That is crazy, man. He is very, very mad with Peter here. Then we have this really cool train scene. So this is where he creates the looping kind of train effect. It'd be kind of crazy to know, like, if they edited different Spider-Mans. Like, what if some of these Spider-Mans that are fighting Doctor Strange is Toby or Andrew? That'd be kind of nuts. My theory is that the box can open the multiverses. I mean, that would be a pretty powerful artifact. And it also makes you think, where was that artifact during Endgame? Right? Like, if they introduce something that powerful, I immediately have to rationalize how and where was that item before, right? Because that would be kind of dumb. Like, why wouldn't he utilize that prior, you know? Okay, let's keep going, chat. So, after that scene there's Aunt May. By the way, this looks very similar to that scene where we saw him jump. This looks like a very similar interior, right? Like the building. It looks like the lobby maybe to their building or something. So maybe he was saving her from the Green Goblin grenade. That is certainly a possibility. Here we see things don't go so well for him. And this is the interesting part here, where his tentacles, like right in this shot, it looks like maybe when he arrives, this is what they look like, right? And they look like pretty much identical to what we've seen them in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. But then here you can see they get some sort of like red coating. It's basically like they get an upgrade, right? They get some weird like red spikes across them. Again, Hopefully we'll get some sort of rationale around that. ASJ saying, someone said 4 months ago at the end of the movie, Spider-Man almost killed Goblin at the Statue of Liberty, which was replaced with a Cap statue. Interesting. So we definitely saw something that resembles that. So that's intriguing. Bucky Barnes says, Andrew, I'm not the werewolf. Hold up. So here we have a nice shot of him running away from Electro. And then, dude, like, I think they did my boy Electro dirty in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I didn't like that design. I still bought the Marvel Legends figure for it, but I'm not a fan of that design. But this looks sick. Like, this looks like it's going to be a really cool look. And I love how they did that classic shape, like how he has that star shape for the face. They did it, but they just made it out of like electricity. And I like the choice of going back to the yellow or like whitish sort of electricity. Definitely cool homage. Again, it makes you think, like, do all the villains as they come in, are they getting some sort of upgrade? Like, we see Doc Ock gets the upgrade to his tentacles. Is that what happens with Jamie Foxx's Electro as well? It'll be interesting to see how they explain all that. There's a shot of him without fully powered up. So he has like more of a costume now. Like it almost looks like a tactical suit sort of, which looks pretty cool. Marius Glazer says, OMG, this trailer got 2 million views in 9 minutes. That's bananas. I think he looks super cool. I'm very, very happy. Look at that right there. You see? So as he gets angry and he gets just filled with energy, you could see the star shape appear. That is sick. I love that detail. That's a very, very clever design choice. And you could see him just burst with electric energy right here as he blasts away. And there goes the blast firing into... Hold up. Is he fighting Doc Ock? Chat. This looks like the same color, doesn't it? And that look... Yo, I mean, that definitely looks like he's fighting Doc Ock. What if Doc Ock is the one that ends up teaming up with Spider-Man? Like, what if there is no Andrew or Toby? What if Doc Ock is the one that goes, like, good guy, quote unquote? That's not Iron Spider. Dude, you're crazy. Look at the bowl cut. Look at the trench coat. Why would that be Iron Spider? That doesn't make any sense, dude. This is definitely Dr. Otto Octavius. There's no look at the tentacles are way too long. They're too like flaily, man. So why are they fighting? That's interesting. There's that box again, clearly. This right here looks like the Statue of Liberty. This is the crown of the Statue of Liberty right here, right? So maybe you know what they're doing? Maybe they have the Statue of Liberty, instead of holding up the torch that she usually holds, maybe she's now going to be holding the Captain America shield. So maybe that's kind of like the rework in the MCU. Although, isn't that the torch right there on the left? I'm not 100% certain. Hold up. When did he put on the mask? Because he starts that scene without a mask. Max, can I unmute? Give me a second. I'm just going to finish the breakdown and then I'll definitely add you. Oh, okay. So he just literally pulls it down. Okay. So there we go. We have that scene. He jumps up. He's still rocking, interestingly enough, like this looks like it's way further in the movie, but he's rocking the costume that we see him wear. Oh, no, that's the new costume. Never mind. Apologies. I thought it was the Iron Spider costume, but this looks like it's the new costume, actually. So cool. And then there he goes diving down. This is just an edit. This looks like it's probably earlier in the movie when he's fighting with Strange. This is a really cool shot. And then, ladies and gentlemen, there is a big reveal. The confirmation of the Goblin. He's back, baby. He is back. Mighty Max, thank you for the super chat saying they did that in the second movie, so unlikely they will do it again. You talk about Mysterio, him teaming up with Mysterio. I don't know though, like, but why would Max be fighting Otto? Like, there's no other reason, no? Like, unless if I guess maybe they're both trying to kill Spider-Man and then they're gonna get on the same side. But here's the money shot for the Goblin himself, looking very, very cool there. Obviously, I think this shows you, by the way, how good the designs were back in the year 2000. Like, just think about that, guys. It's 20 years ago, and these designs still hold up. This is why, again, you need to balance practical effects with CGI effects. And if you have really talented people doing the practical effects, you can end up with some really cool looking, iconic villains. And this is definitely one of them. So we see the Green Goblin again. We knew he was coming already because of the poster, but now we see a nice shot. Now, who in the heck is that? Because we can see, oh man, I can't tell. It's so fast, this shot. Which Green Goblin is that? You can see he has like claws on his... This looks like the suit that leaked, right? But it looks like a character that has goggles. He's got what looks like kind of long hair, at least here. You know what I'm saying? It's Harry. It might be Harry Osborn. You're right. Although, also, what are these bombs that he's using? These are different styled, like, bombs. Maybe it is the Harry Osborn Green Goblin from Spider-Man 3. It's possible. It's the suit that leaked. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely that suit. The question is, who's wearing the suit, right? Because the suit that leaked had the dude with, like, a big beard, which I don't know who that is. So maybe they did that on purpose or something. But I don't think it's Dane DeHaan. I don't think so. I don't think they'd take... Well, they did take the Lizard and Jamie Foxx as well from that universe. But I don't think so. I think most likely this is Harry Osborn. So there will be 2 goblins. That's crazy also. It's the leaked suit. Yeah, for sure. I agree. That's defo a hood. Oh, you're right. Maybe it is a hoodie. Although you can see it come down here. Like as he's swooping towards us, like in the trailer, you can see it like gets brushed away with the wind. I don't think it's William Dafoe. You think this is Dafoe? It's William Dafoe from the leaks? Really? That'd be crazy. Because why would he not be rocking the classic costume? Do you think it'll be... Like, you think he goes from this... Where was that other shot? Do you think he'll be wearing both? Like, he goes from this right here, wait, to that other design? I don't know. I kind of doubt that. But that's interesting. A little bit of a lovey-dovey scene for MJ and Peter Parker. Yo, who was the person that said something about MVC? What's an MVC, chat? Chat. He's literally talking over these scenes. Yo, Calypso, I played the trailer already, bro. I'm breaking down the trailer now. So, like, pay attention. You're like 1,000 steps behind. What's MVC? You can see it right there. There's a poster with MVC. Most likely Happy dies. He's been in the MCU for a while now. Maybe. What was that? Somebody super chatted and said something about MVC. What the heck is MVC? I don't know what that is, but there's the same letters over on this poster. So, oh, that says NYC. Okay, I'm an idiot. Oh, my bad. Christian Tim says, look at Lizard when jumping. Toby and Andrew are edited out. We'll check it out in just a second. Mythic Hydrated, thank you for the super chat saying, love your content. Now, this looks like the building where we see him dive in and like grab that pumpkin bomb. I wonder, hold up. So they're coming up here. Where the heck is he parked then? If this is the same scene, I don't understand. Because if they're coming up on him, that makes no sense, but okay. Because it looks like he's inside the building, but he's in a car, so I have no idea. Here's a big giant explosion at the Statue of Liberty, Captain America Monument, whatever the heck it is, along with that particle effect. That looks interesting. I wonder if that's the activation of that cube thing that he's carrying with him. Okay, so here we have Electro in the left. There's Lizard. He just jumped on. And Sandman right behind them. So there's the Lizard. So you guys were correct. For everybody that said that Lizard was briefly seen in the previous trailer, like when Peter Parker dropped in and it was like dark, and then you saw like some face kind of like attack forwards. It looks like obviously this confirms that the Lizard, Kurt Connors from The Amazing Spider-Man, because it looks like the identical design to that with like kind of the flat face sort of design. So not like classic like comic booky Lizard where he's like more like a proper lizard looking Looks like his tail is all restored. Now, I'm curious. Somebody just said when Lizard jumps. I'm assuming not on this jump, probably the next time that we see Lizard, but there's obviously confirmation of Sandman. That also looks like, what was the name of the actor that portrayed Sandman? I forget his name in The Amazing Spider-Man. Or sorry, not Amazing Spider-Man, in Spider-Man 3. So that looks a lot like him. There's a nice kind of money shot of that new costume, which looks really cool. I do like it with the gold and everything, highlights for the spider. Okay, so then we have a couple of moments here of just a dark screen. Then, interesting. This looks... So here you can see that he's obviously very battled and bruised. Thomas Hayden Church. So yeah, so it does look like him. So I think, again, that confirms that it seems like they're taking villains, like the Sinister Six that they're formulating, at least it seems like, will be from the other multiverses, which is interesting. Because so far, we have not seen any Spidey villains from our Spider-Man's world, like from Tom Holland's world. They're all from different universes. It's also going to be interesting to see if we do end up with 2 Green Goblins. So that'll be intriguing. We have this shot right here, which again looks like it's happening in that same burning building or lobby. Okay, so this is where you guys said they edited out Andrew and Toby. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's just use logic here, right? We have 3 villains on the right, 1 Spider-Man on the left. Do you think that there's a chance that there are 3 Spider-Man diving from the left side as well? And so you have a trifecta against a trifecta diving against one another. It's literally Williams' EW suit, just battle damage. Bro, the glider looks completely different. The weapons that he's using look completely different. Like, it's a completely different outfit. Battle damaged. It'd be a completely different suit. I'm just saying it would be interesting, no, if there were 3 Spider-Mans diving against 3 villains here, right? Because otherwise, I'm not really sure what Tom Holland's plan here is. To fight all 3 at once? That seems suicidal, but... So he swerves around the punch, and then we see him dropping down the side of the actual statue here, followed by Electro. He swoops down. There goes the shield, by the way, so rip. I guess that didn't last very long, this whole tribute to Captain America. Poor Cap. Can't catch a break, bro. So down goes the shield. Now, somebody's saying play it at full speed and you'll see it. Okay, so let's just play that scene.
This is all my fault. I can't save
I don't understand how I can't see it. I'm not really sure what you're saying when you say that. Because I don't understand how I wouldn't be able to catch it in frame by frame. So I sort of doubt it. That sounds like a bit of Cap to me. But we see the whole thing break down. And it looks like when the scaffolding and everything breaks, Ned is there. So for those of you that think he's Hobgoblin, at least it doesn't look like it towards the latter half of the movie. Because again, this looks like it's probably towards the latter portion. And we see MJ fall. Very similar, by the way, to how Gwen Stacy falls down and dies. But she falls off a bridge. Here, they're falling off of scaffolding. But a very similar scene, obviously. You can see a very battered and bruised Tom Holland Spider-Man. Andrew will save MJ from falling, not Tom. That'd be interesting. Can you imagine? That'd be actually kind of a cool twist, especially because Andrew failed to do that with Gwen, right? So it's like he would have his redemption. That actually would be kind of clever, honestly. So that would be kind of cool. If Andrew like redeems himself by getting to save MJ because he unfortunately was a little too late and because of him, to a certain extent, Gwen Stacy dies. They're edited out. Lizard looks like he's going for something else when he jumps. Yeah, it definitely looks, like I said, it looks vague because it looks like Holland Spider-Man's diving into the middle, like right towards Sandman, and then the other two are like past him. So if it would make sense if that shot had 3 Spider-Mans and 3 villains like clashing against one another. Here we have that classic shot of him like reaching out. This is Tom Holland, right? Yep, I think so. There he goes. That's still his suit. There goes MJ. She's flying, obviously. She reaches out. And nope. Fade to black. Okay, so I think that might be it. Oh yeah, this scene right here. So this looks like once the scaffolding's already all obliterated. By the way, look at the tears into the universe and remember the Loki show where all the splitting pathways happen. Remember, it was like a similar color, like that kind of purple design. Also, I guess in Endgame, they had some of that as well. Then we see Doctor Strange, who, again, it'll be interesting to see like his involvement in this whole thing because we see like as if he wants to help Peter, but then things just go completely awry. And then he seems to be mad at Peter, doesn't want to give him that box, whatever that box might be. And they fight over it. And then at the end here, this is clearly the same moment, right? You can see the scaffolding is already down. There's the Statue of Liberty. And you could see that purple kind of background on Strange. What does he say here?
They're starting to come.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not really sure what he's referring to when he says they're starting to come through. And again, we know that the villains are already through because the scaffolding is still up when they dive at him. Yeah, you can see it right there. Like he lands on the top of the Statue of Liberty head. So, yeah, scaffolding is still up right there. So, I wonder what he's referring to. What the heck else could be coming through? You know? Like, what else is he referring to? Tomari H, thank you for the Tubakaroo bomb. Much, much appreciated. So there it is, guys. Who's coming through? I don't know. That's a very good question. I didn't even pick up on that the first time. Because aren't all the villains through already at this point? So, what the heck is he referring to when he says, I can't stop it, they're coming through? I'm not 100% sure, honestly. That's a very good question. But there it is, guys. That's the trailer. Let's get Manny to hop in as well. Yo, Manny, you here?
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo. What's going on, dude?
Yoo-hoo.
What'd you think?
It's a trailer.
By that spider.
That's it?
1 week
That's
It was a good trailer.
where my life has felt normal. That was when you found
anything else?
I'm glad that we didn't see Toby and Andrew.
Do you think they're in there? Do you think that scene with the 3 of them, like where it's 1v3, it's probably 3v3?
Probably. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that they aren't in the movie. I'm just saying that, you know, I'm glad that they didn't show them and that they did go the route of villains.
That was like going into this, there were 2 camps, right? That it was going to be either the focus on Toby and Andrew or focus on just the villains. Now, the interesting thing is, do you think that, first of all, have they formulated 6 villains? Let's do the math real quick. As far as like confirmed for sure. We got Otto,
Goblin,
Sandman,
Otto,
Goblin,
Lizard, Electro, another Goblin.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Are they doing 2 goblins?
I
Or
think so.
are we going to get somebody from Tom Holland's universe? Because he's fighting all the other villains. Like, he's not fighting any villains from his universe so far, as far as we know, right?
Yep.
What do you think about the possibility of Otto teaming up with him? Because
I think like when the first trailer came out and stuff, when we heard that Otto was gonna be back, I was like, why is he gonna be back if his arc in Spider-Man 2 was that now he's a good guy at the end because, you know, stop listening to the arms. And so I think what happens is that at the beginning of the movie, like, he comes through and he reverts back to like being bad or whatever, but maybe like they have memories or something like that that they give back to Otto. Because if you look at the jail scene, like he's very calm, collected, like he's very much just like complying with them. I mean, so that's just like a guess, is that maybe like he's not resisting after that first fight, because we see him be like, "You're not Peter," so I feel like maybe that'll trigger something in him and be like, "Oh, I was good."
In this universe.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's an interesting take. Yeah, that could make sense. Because we do see what looks like him getting blasted by Electro.
Yeah.
So that's intriguing. What do you think about these shots here? So like there's a shot, right, of him swinging through the trees, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't understand why they would do one shot we see is him swinging what looks like towards, like away from camera, and it looks like it's daylight. The problem is I can't make out the suit here. Like I have no idea what suit that is. And then literally moments later, like within 10 seconds later, we see him swinging towards the camera and it's nighttime. Do you think that is that the last shot in the movie of him swinging?
No.
Away? Like when it's daylight?
I think that's early on. Or maybe not like early on, but I think it's not the last shot that we see of the movie.
It's just, I don't know. Also, what's going on inside the Sanctum Sanctorum? What's with all this white stuff everywhere?
It's ice.
Ice? Really?
Hell froze over.
Ice does not freeze like that. Oh, Mephisto confirmed! Dude! Manny, dude, you're a genius. Manny, you can guide me towards clickbaiting so that I can renew the popularity of the Blitzwinger channel. So you will guide me back over. Mephisto confirmed, guys. Confirmed. Hell has frozen over. I can't speak. Frozen over. And that's why. It's Mephisto. Guys, you guys are such buffoons. How could you not figure this out? It's just hell has frozen over, and Mephisto is definitely the cause of all this. God. What a bunch of dorks. Couldn't even figure this out.
Max, if you want to, members chat has an image from the trailer that people are starting to brighten up and try to investigate. If you want to take a look at that real quick.
Okay, give me 1 second, chat. I will bring that up. Okay, members chat. You guys are such trolls. You guys are such trolls. Wait, Hasbullah confirmed? My God. Guys,
now you gotta bring it up. Hasbullah's confirmed, man.
Dude, they're bringing in Hasbullah.
Made me so much more excited for this movie.
Now, listen, 10 out of 10 movie.
10 out of 10.
Yo, can you explain to me though, like where is this like tree shot? Like they used this location 3 separate times in this trailer.
Maybe that's how he gets to the place where they're holding the villains.
What do you mean?
But it's 3 different time frames. We see him in bright daylight, like where it looks like the sun is just rising. Then we see him in full dark. And then right there, it's dusk.
Mm-hmm.
And it all looks like the same place with like a lot of electrical wires.
Yep.
So
maybe it's an electrical plant, and that's how I was about to say Mephisto, and that's how Electro comes through, is that they're going to places that are related to them somehow.
Cool sticker right there. The crossbow. Wait, doesn't Hobgoblin use a crossbow?
Yes.
So that might be a teaser right there. Why does he have a crossbow, bro? Why would Ned just have a crossbow, bro? Seems a little sus.
He's dead.
He's dead. Bro. So I legit think the movie opens with Otto. Like, I think this will be super early on. I think they fight, take him down, and then it'll be interesting to see like if he teams up with them. Also what do you think that Cage
2 hours and 45 minutes?
Yeah.
And right now this looks like a movie that's 2 hours 15. So I think him being the first
one. Wait. How the heck
30,
did you just
45.
determine that? How did you just determine that?
I just determined it, okay, man. You gotta.
That makes no sense, dude.
Think, okay,
bro.
Listen. I just did the Gary V. Okay,
listen. By the way, while we still have a lot of people, by the way, if you guys want to hear in-depth movie breakdowns, go check out Nick and Manny's Infinite podcast. That's the co-host who's currently talking to me. So go check them out as well. Go subscribe to their channel. They do movie reviews, TV show reviews, really in-depth discussion from film students. So it's pretty in-depth. Go check them out.
Hi. We're very cool. I'm gonna record an episode in like 10, 15 minutes. So
what do you
enjoy.
think? What do you think about this? Like this prison thing? Is this beneath the Sanctum Sanctorum? Because it looks very like architecturally, it looks very ancient, doesn't it?
If we look at the first images that they released for Spider-Man, like last year, it's the same place.
Yeah.
So
I know.
imagine
Yeah.
That
But weren't those images showing like that there are 6 of those? Like that they're almost like in a circle? Remember, like the leaked image for this spot, if you guys remember, chat, was we saw these like it's almost like a circular round like prison octagon thing where we see, and people were assuming that that's where the 6 villains will appear from. Regardless of what it is, I'm curious, for example, like why is he in there? Like why does he look like he's trapped, but it doesn't, like maybe there's an energy force field or something, so it
maybe
otherwise I have no idea.
And he's like I said, maybe he's good, and maybe
that's what
they
I
don't
think.
trust him, and he's just like, fine, I'll go into the cage, I'll give you what you need, because we see him afterwards as well, and he's just out free and about.
Although, look at this though. Like this looks like they're talking to him, and this looks like some weird hideout right here. It almost looks like a subway or something. There's a lot of like structural beams up top.
See MJ and Peter go into a subway because he's
check
swinging
Lizard
with her.
Sean again. He's getting punched by air. We'll check it out in a second, Cisco. No worries. Mighty Max says, wait, I think that they did edit the others out, because if you see when Tom is heading for Sandman and Lizard past him, but he's heading for an attack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like it would make sense that you'd have 3 Spider-Mans diving at 3 villains for sure.
But yeah, going to your point, we see that shot of Peter and MJ swinging through the subway at the beginning, so maybe that's where they're going.
Yeah, maybe they have like a hideout base, right? Like now that everybody knows.
And if we go back to the Amazing Spider-Man 2, directed by Mark Webb, subways play an important part.
You're right. The Lizard hides out in the subway as well, right?
No, he hides out in the sewers underneath. That's the Amazing Spider-Man 1. That's when he does the whole web
sorry.
thing.
Yeah. You're right. Yes. Yeah. You're right.
On, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, my bad. Maybe I missed this, but the glove isn't the Iron Spider. Which glove? What are you talking about? Let me know what you're talking about. Out here, this is all one scene, right? Like wherever we see Happy Hogan looking. So what about you? Your prediction? Who do you think dies? I definitely think somebody's dying. Like I think either Aunt May, Happy Hogan, or MJ die. One of those 3.
I think it's Happy.
You think they're gonna kill off Happy?
Yeah, I think MJ lives.
They're like, yo, John, just go take care of the Mandalorian, bro. Favreau, my guy. Enough of you being Happy Hogan.
Let him go do his thing.
Interesting. Because I definitely think like this opening shot, like right where we see him at the opening. First of all, that's a really cool shot right there. But this is post something horrific just occurred. Like this is the death of Happy or something. Because I don't know. That's just a gut feeling. I think that this right here happens in the latter half when we see one of those 3 die. What do you think about the premise of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man rescuing MJ? Do you think that's a cool idea?
Makes sense.
That would be really cool.
Fitting.
That would be really cool, as though like he like gets to redeem himself, right? Especially because here's one of many. There's a lot of speculation for this film, of course, but one of the many speculations is that the franchise will go on. Like the Spider-Man franchise will go on with 2 Spider-Mans. Like Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland will be Spider-Mans coming out of this thing. Interpret that as you will as to what happens to the 3rd one. But he goes
to his tub in his house and he eats pizza in the shower.
Sure, yeah. But there's a rumor that like that might be the way they play. Oh, by the way, there's also Squirrel right here. I never picked up on that. Does this confirm Squirrel Girl?
Squirrel Girl, baby.
Right there. You see that, chat? Squirrel Girl confirmed. I think that's basically what. Yo, by the way, look at this lady in the background. Can you imagine her witnessing all this?
Now, Max,
walking her dog.
The squirrel is actually Mephisto disguised as a squirrel.
That might be true too. Yeah, I do see the little bit of red glowing eyes. So it could be. It could be that too. This is where we get ridiculous with the guesstimates. This, honestly, I think that out of all the scenes, there's two things that stand out where I can't structurally figure out where they fit. And that's the train scene here, like within the mountains, and the thing with like where he's falling through like a city that like folds in on him. Those are the two scenes out of both trailers where I can't place them at all. Everything else I can kind of like structurally understand. Like, okay, the opening is Otto. He comes through. He discovers that this this Spider-Man is also Peter Parker, but he's located in a different universe. They capture him, whatever, like their adventure ensues as the other villains come in. This, I have no idea how they go from New York to here. Obviously, it involves Doctor Strange, so I'm guessing there's some sort of a... Maybe this is literally the battle just between Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. And so he creates and conjures all this up. Like maybe they aren't in the mountains, I suppose. I have no idea. This, again, looks like it's in the opening. Any ideas about the tentacle upgrades? What's up with that? Why is tentacle arms?
Nanotech from Tony Stark. I'm not even joking with you. It's nanotech.
Wait, really?
Peter
oh, dude, it does look actually like, yeah,
suits.
It has a bit
It's nanotech.
Yeah. Why would it attach to him? Does he just figure it out?
Maybe. Oh, well, I don't know how early that is into the movie. Yeah, maybe it does. Maybe he.
Because you are right, by the way. I can see all the colors, like, is very Iron Man. Like, look, red, gold right here, blue on the insides.
When he holds Peter upside down and he says, like, you're not Peter, the suit starts to disappear. So maybe it's going into his arms.
Oh, you think it comes off of Peter, like his iron suit? Because it does go, like, the iron suit is kind of like an extra layer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, does he absorb the iron spider suit?
Maybe.
Hold up. Let's try to find that scene. Where does he grab him? Is that here? Trying to find it. That'd be kind of nuts. The question is, why does it work?
Who knows?
Bro, if this somehow, like, this is gonna be the stupidest thing I've said all night, and I've said some stupid stuff already, so take this with a caveat. But if this somehow has to do with the Superior Spider-Man storyline, and that this Otto Octavius is actually a Peter Parker's mind inside of him, and because of that, the Iron Spider can like attach to his DNA as well or whatever, that would be insane.
Stupid.
That would be so convoluted. Okay. That'd be so convoluted.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
Yeah, so you're right. Here he has the Iron Spider suit. The tentacles are still old school. He grabs onto him, and it looks like it does happen afterwards.
Well, it's like when he holds him upside down and he puts him up against the wall, like the suit starts to disappear. But I don't know if that's him just revealing his face, being like,
"Oh, you mean against the pillar, right here, right here?"
Yeah, against the pillar. Yeah.
Hold up.
You're not Peter Parker.
No. But that's it's weird. Why would the suit, unless if he says to reveal himself? Also, why does that not look like Tom Holland at all? That looks so weird.
Holland.
No, seriously, look, doesn't look like Tom Holland. Am I wrong?
You know what it actually looks like, and I'm not even joking. It looks like Hasbulla's face is just really like.
I swear, it doesn't look. I don't know why it doesn't look. But by the way, his arms are already red here, so your theory has been disbanded.
Boom,
because look, you can see like they're red already, and he's still wearing the Iron Spider suit, right? So look, when they're striking in, you see? So he's got, by the way, why is this already damaged? Like the center of his chest? Oh, because the nanotech goes from his head to protect his chest. That's why, you see?
So maybe he still does take the nanotech, because look at his legs.
Comes
his
down.
legs aren't protected by nanotech.
No, they are.
Look like.
No, they are. They are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can see right here, look. So as it shoots in, this is damaged. And so it basically like wears down, which is kind of cool. That's cool tech that it actually like fires down, and then he gets pressed in here. I swear though, I don't know why this doesn't look like Tom Holland. He looks like Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt confirmed he's gonna be the new Spider-Man as well. Tell me that does not look like Chris Pratt. Seriously, you can't tell me he doesn't look like Chris Pratt right there. Seriously. Like, chat, am I wrong? With a baby face. Sure, yeah, but still, like, does he not look like more like Chris Pratt than he does like Tom Holland? I swear. It looks like Pratt, but it is Tom. No, I know. I'm just saying it legit looks like Chris Pratt right there. Please watch what suit catches Zendaya when she falls. Yeah, we'll check that out in a second. Garfield confirmed 14 buckaroos for this answer, please. We will check it out. Give me a second. Stinky, thank you for the 10 buckaroo. The set leak with Toby and Andrew that's on a bunch of scaffolding with a blue screen. Dude, you're absolutely... Yo, big baller brain right here from Stinky. You are correct. Those leaked images of... Well, supposed leaked images of Toby and Andrew and Holland, they were standing on scaffolding with a green screen, and it looks like a lot of the final finale of this movie takes place on a bunch of scaffolding and within an environment that looks like it's all around the Statue of Liberty / the Captain America monument. So good call. That honestly does add more credibility to that image, because it'd be like, why would the setting be random scaffolding? Now we can see it, right? So that definitely gives it more credibility. You're absolutely correct, Stinky. I didn't even think of that. Good call, man. Good call. So this, by the way, it looks like it takes place earlier in the fight, because obviously he's still got a full armor. Like, it's still all functional and stuff. So we'll see. What do you think of the Electro suit, Manny?
I like it.
I love this design. I think it looks so much cooler. He looked so... Maybe it was just bad CGI, to be fair. Like, maybe if they had better CGI, it would look cool. But this just looks so much cooler. I love that they went more the choice of, like, he's surrounded by the energy instead of, like, he is energy. I think this is just a more clever look. And then people were saying to take a look at the jump. So here it is. Here's the moment where we see him dive towards them. I can't save everyone. Okay, so people were saying, that it looks like Lizard does get punched. So I'm going to pay attention to Lizard. I don't see his head move at all. So I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. I don't see any... The only thing I see, the only thing I see on Lizard is his tail and his arm gets raised as though he wants to strike. But I don't see any punch being delivered. We see this, he dodges and he dives down, and this is where the MJ scene happens, which we're going to get to in a moment. Does Electro get hit there? I don't think so. I think he's trying to actually follow him down, which is interesting. Okay, there goes the scaffolding. It all comes down. And then somebody was
on the scaffolding.
Good question. I mean, I guess they're there to help.
Stupid.
Listen, you can ask Gwen. Why is Gwen on this, always on scaffolding? Look at MJ. She's like, oh boy.
No,
I'm falling down.
MJ in the first three Spider-Man was definitely just...
Listen, there's no point. Yeah, there's no point. But she doesn't feel like she needs to get paid more, by the way. Did you see that? She said she was underpaid.
If you read the article, she didn't care.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's just clickbait. Yo, by the way, Ned might be the one that saves her altogether. Now, what if she gets rescued, but Ned dies? Because we do need to, by the way, pay attention here to the fact that Ned is holding on to a pole. So it's like, it's not like he's super duper safe. Like, he's definitely not falling, but like, you know, it's not the easiest position to be in. That's for sure. Man, that bruised eye. I don't know how they did that effect, but that's nasty looking. So now somebody said, look at the glove.
All right, let's see the glove.
Okay, so the glove that he's wearing, is it red on this costume? Are the fingertips red? It has red and blue, okay?
Enhanced.
It's red and blue. I can see. So like,
I think people are just reaching at this point.
and that's blue and red. So I'm not really sure what you mean. Like, it's fingertips are red. The inside is blue. I don't think Andrew Garfield's... Let me quickly look up an image of Andrew Garfield's costume.
His suit is not like that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like...
People are just reaching.
I think you know what they'll do. I think he misses here, and it looks like she's gonna fall, and then maybe Garfield does swoop in. Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Maybe that happens.
although
But, like, this
Manny,
scene
hold up. His amazing. He does have blue as well on the inside like that, but his fingertips are blue.
Max, also look at the fabric on the suit because Tom's is in like it's part of the suit, whereas Andrew's is on the outside, and I don't see any bumps on the gloves.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't think so, chat. I think that's Tom Holland's glove. Because I'm looking at images and I just don't see anything that like resembles that. So I don't think so. Now,
Andrew
also,
Garfield did the web thing from his hand, which Peter did. Sure, but like his suit doesn't show that. All right, I'm about to start fighting people. Then
listen, guys, you guys
that's
watch
not what
out.
we see.
Manny's gonna get triggered. I honestly, I don't think this suit. Like, I think this is people reaching. Like,
I
no
think it's
pun
people
intended,
reaching.
because he's reaching.
Yeah.
But I think this is Tom's hand. It could be that he misses, and then you see Andrew, but I don't see that. Also, quick question for you: what do you think here at the end? What the heck is he talking about? They're coming through.
Probably the Spider-Man.
Why would he be worried about the other Spider-Mans? Interesting. I wonder if there will be some sort of like rule set then established around that. Like maybe they can't exist in the same place
Peter
at
does
once.
Put them back, and then maybe Peter does put all the villains back, but they come back somehow.
But that looks
using
like it
dark
takes place
magic.
afterwards, because you see all the scaffolding is already down, and he fights them before the scaffolding collapses. It looks like the scaffolding will collapse during the fight. So I don't know. That'll be interesting. Not sure, but this definitely resembles the color-wise all the stuff from Loki and Endgame, right? With like the branching paths and all that, and the orange kind of
Which is
reminds me a
weird
little bit of
because
Doctor
Loki was
Strange.
about time, and this is about alternate dimensions, which is just okay. Okay.
No, but that's not true, Manny. Man, you're a hater of Loki, bro.
I am
Loki is
a hater
not
of Loki.
about time.
No.
Loki-
Because we see here's what we see. The reason why all those start coming through is because the Nexus event with the grand timeline.
But it's not time and different dimensions go hand in hand. Like, yes, Loki is about, it has a time traveling component kind of, but even then it's about dimensions. It's about creating branching paths. And the idea is that because of what happens in Loki happens, now all these universes have happened and they all can come together.
100% agree. I'm just going from the, like, it's the issue of what we were talking about where things are going to start to get really convoluted. So I'm just curious as to how they're going to explain both of them.
Here's the thing. Like, it's going to be really difficult for them to explain why are these villains coming through. Like what's the reasoning, right? Like, what is attracting them into this universe, right? Where are his villains, right? Because we don't see any villains from the MCU Spider-Man. So where are they at? Because for the longest time, I thought they'd do 2, and 2. They would do 2 from Tobey's, 2 from Andrews, and 2 from Holland's, and then that's your Sinister Six. You formulate them 2 at a time, and you do like a different mix from the different multiverses. So I don't know. In the Brazil trailer, Lizard gets punched. Check Twitter. Hold up, chat.
Why are they releasing 2 trailers the same? Okay,
look at the Brazil version. I'm gonna take a look while I'm looking for that trailer. Hold up, chat. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna check Twitter. Let's see. I'm looking, guys. Brazil trailer. Let's double check.
Yeah, this will be the last thing that I can do, and then I have to head out.
Yeah. You can bounce. Let people know where they can find you while I'm doing this.
Nick and Manny's Infinite Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts.
Shoot! He does get punched. Holy moly! Oh my goodness, chat. Sorry, Manny, go ahead again. Sorry. I'm gonna show it.
Now I want to see this
Okay,
trailer.
chat, I'm bringing this up. Here it is. Okay, so in the Brazilian trailer, here's what you see. Display capture. So here's the Brazilian trailer. Same scene, right? They jump. Look. He most definitely gets yeeted by an invisible source. Look, chat. You see that? Some hits him. So he clearly gets hit with something. And I suppose, let me see. I got to find the full trailer because I want to make sure that this is not edited. Let me double check, chat. I'm going to try to find a full Brazilian trailer.
Yeah, I tried looking on YouTube and I didn't see anything.
Obrigado. Obrigado to all of our Brazilian viewers. Okay, Manny, I know you got to bounce. Good luck with the recording.
Yeah.
I wish you luck.
Everyone, if you want to hear me rant about Spider-Man some more, the last episode that we did, I went on like a 20-30 minute rant about Spider-Man and fandoms. So if you want to hear that, go listen to the last episode.
He hates it. I'm joking.
Everything. I don't hate Spider-Man. I love
joking.
Spider-Man very much. Yeah, Edith put the link in there. Go listen to that. There's time codes in the descriptions if you want to jump around. So go do that. And I will, I'll be here eventually again. So yeah, have a good night, everyone.
Peace out, dude. You have a good one. Yo, Penguin, thank you so very much for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Donkey Kong, thank you for the super. Saying the hand reaching for MJ is Andrew. It's the same pattern and colors as a Spider-Man. Tons new suits. Hands don't look like that. Tom's new. I guess you wanted to write. You wrote tons. That's incorrect. We debunked that. But let me try to find the Brazilian trailer, guys. I'm trying to find. I found the Spanish trailer. Is that going to be the same? The question is. I don't think so, right? Because Brazilian is Portuguese, so I don't know. But let me double check. Chat, does anybody have the Brazilian trailer, like the full search Sony Brazil? Okay, let's take a look, chat. Sony Brazil. Sony Pictures Brazil. Okay, here it is. I think I have it. Dude, why do they have 2 uploads? Did they legit mess up? Oh my God, I think they messed up. I think they might have pulled it down. I mean, it's a little late for that. Let's see. I don't know. This trailer here. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at right now so you guys can actually see. So here's the Brazilian trailer, supposedly. Let me just full screen it. So I don't know why they have 2 separate trailers. So here's the scene. He doesn't get punched there, but for some reason they have 2 trailers uploaded. So let's check the other one as well. We're just going to press Sony Pictures video. So here's the other one. Let's see. Still doesn't get punched. But I'm confused. Why do they have 2 uploads? Did they? Oh, they edited it out. Because on YouTube, when you edit out a scene, it creates a whole new video. Bro, that's like a content creator. I just figured it out. That's why. Because they edited out the scene. So like, this is a bit of insight to you guys as a YouTuber. So if you take a YouTube video, when you, like, if let's say, for example, I took this stream and I wanted to cut something out of it, on YouTube, like if I go into YouTube's video maker and I cut out those pieces, it makes a separate, like it makes a new file, or you decide, you either go on ahead and delete the previous file, it automatically adjusts that, or it goes on ahead and generates a whole new file, which is why would they have 2? Why do they have 2 trailers? Explain that to me. People are saying it's fake. Okay, hold up. Maybe, Jacob. But can you explain to me why do they have the same trailer uploaded twice? That makes no sense.
Hey,
Unless, oh, hold up. They do that sometimes. Oh, I guess
Hey,
they do it.
Max.
Yeah, go ahead.
Max, I have somebody from Brazil that sent me a link to the video. I'm gonna post it in chat here.
In member chat, go ahead.
Actually, sorry, no, wrong link. Hold on. That was
Dubbed in
the link
language,
to the-
maybe.
Hold on, let me get to the link. They just sent it to me right now, and they're from Brazil.
Sony Pictures Brazil,
put
there
it
are
in
new
there.
scenes. Yeah, we're looking at it right now, JS. We're trying to
No, go
figure it
ahead
out.
and click on my link there.
Did you member chat it?
Oh, I could do member chat.
Put it in member
the
chat.
Oh, okay.
By the way, guys, join the Discord. Links in the description. You got to be 13 years or older.
Yes, please.
Hey, Blitz, the movie comes out one day after my birthday. Awesome. Okay, let's
There
see.
you go. I'll put a member chat.
Okay, so here is... Oh, this is a much shorter trailer, though. It's only a minute. So this is a teaser, probably.
São perigo para o nosso universo.
Não dá pra salvar todo mundo.
Oh, he gets punched! Dude! Yo, he definitely gets punched.
Yeah.
Yo,
definitely.
there is no doubt, guys. You can't, bro. That is so obvious. Somebody done goofed. But like, look at this. Chat, right here. Look at this. Bro, he
By the
gets
way-
yeeted.
Those of you that are in the Discord, you know Pedro. Pedro in the Discord was
Pedro?
the one that sent me the link to
Pedro,
this.
you
he's the
absolute legend.
He's the one that's like our
Brazil.
top ranked, user here.
Let's go. Obrigado to all of our Brazilian guys. This is basic. Dude, he's definitely getting yeeted right here. Look at this. By the way, I love Portuguese commentator. He sounds awesome. He's like, "Du universo." I like that. It sounds like when Japanese like commentators, it just sounds more epic than English, personally. Look at that. So, guys, this is a different teaser. It's only a minute long, but it has this scene is elongated. I'm going to watch the whole thing just to double check, make sure that there's nothing else that's elongated. But right here, you can clearly tell, as I said when we first watched it, that it looks like it's going to be 3v3. They dive at each other. It's going to be Toby, Andrew, and Holland on one side. And then... Oh, freaking Iron Fist. Iron Fist out here saying, bro, Lizard's fighting Peacemaker. No doubt, bro. Crossover confirmed. That's why we can't see him. So it's clear that they edited them out, most likely here, just to keep it hype. But like this scene, it ends right here. This is where it cuts. In the main trailer, it cuts right there. That's the scene. Here... it keeps going, and you could see he just got punched by something. So whatever he gets hit by there, boom. I mean, he's not swinging at air, so he definitely just got yeeted by something. Let me just quickly scroll through the trailer here. I'm just going to put it on... oh, I can't. Can I double? Yeah, I can. I'm going to put it on 2 speed just to make sure that there's nothing new. We've seen all that. That's not new. None of that is new. Hold up. That was such a funny moment to pause on for Strange. Oh, guys, make gifts out of that right there. You put a caption on that. Sheesh. I just wanted to see. Yeah, that just cuts to the explosion, same thing. No new edits there. So it looks like this teaser did the big thing that it obviously spoils. Or not spoils, but like confirms. They can make 2 spider people disappear, but they can't clip out a punch. Caden, I don't think this was supposed to be released. So this is just a mess up. You know what I mean? So I'm also trying to see if I can better see in this shot. Who the heck is that? I know like you guys are adamant that this is just William Dafoe. And maybe that's the case. I guess I'd be confused as to like what's with the overhaul. Like, why does he get a completely different look? Like, he looks more like Harry Osborn's Goblin here, like the goggles and the glider and even the drones that he used. I'm probably wrong about that. It probably is William Dafoe. It just would be interesting as to like how he derives at this new armor. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. You know what's crazy though? I love that he has the purple in the costume, which he didn't have before. So they have kind of that classic purple color, like that little tunic that he has. He's got long hair. I don't think so. I think he's got a hoodie. I thought he had long hair as well, but you can see it's a hoodie. Like here, look, it's the hoodie. And then as you keep going, it falls off. Like right there, it's falling. And then it falls off. And I don't think he has really long hair there. But the big moment is, of course, right here. Connie saying, first time watching tonight. Like the channel. Thanks for debunking my hand conspiracies. No worries, dude. So, by the way, there's the hand. For going back to Canny. There's the hand. It's clear like it's the exact same style of glove. Blue inside, like up to here. And then the fingertips are red. Whereas Andrew Garfield's is different. Like it's like separated and it has breaks in it. So keep that in mind. So that's not correct. What if Tom Hardy's Venom is punching Lizard? I mean, that'd be kind of surprising, but I don't think they're going to introduce him yet. I think he gets introduced at the end. That's black? No, it's not. Bro, that's definitely blue. Like relative, look, here's part of the scene on the right is black, or like look at the bars above the trailer, right? And then he drops. That's definitely dark blue. So like, come on, man. That's, you can't, Justin, don't trigger me, dude. Seriously. Look at the black around the eyes and then the color of the, like here, and the inside of his arms. That suit has no, bro, what are you guys talking about? What color is that? Okay, dark blue. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. It's dark blue. It's not blue. It's dark blue. Like, come on. You guys are getting me triggered. That's an absurd criticism. And then watch this right here. This is the big reveal. And boom. Look at Lizard. Look at Lizard. Bam. What hit him? What hit my boy right there? Look. Later, dude. Yo, it actually looks like somebody, he might not even get punched. He might get stomped on. It might be that like somebody's stomping on his head, because that's legit what it looks like. And again, this shot looks so weird. Like this would imply that legitimately Lizard is blind, because otherwise it's like you could kind of explain Electro's aim. You can definitely explain Sandman's aim, but Lizard's aim is legit horrible. Like, what is he aiming at? So this definitely feels like they edited out whoever hits him or whatever hits him right there. Bam. And he gets sent flying. There it is. There it is. That's the breakdown. That's the breakdown, ladies and gentlemen. Anything else we got to discuss? Let me know. I think we've talked about everything. I think we've definitely broken down all the details. Any other opinions here on the Discord? By the way, join the Discord if you haven't yet. So I appreciate that. Taking a look at the trailer. Could play the trailer again. Can't wait for this movie. Let's go. I mean, we broke down everything. I'm excited to watch it in New York. That's awesome, Edith. Tom Holland is teaming up with John Cena and Drax. Yes, that's what it is. That's why we couldn't see who punched him. I hope this is the only trailer they release. Well, this is actually the second trailer, OJ, so your hope has already been broken. Danny says it was Agatha all along. It was. I think that's it, guys. I think we broke down everything. I don't think there's any other details that we missed. I think we talked about everything. We speculated. I still don't understand this. Like, they showcased whatever this location is. Maybe this is upstate New York, possibly. 3 separate times, 3 different time frames. Like, you see daylight or like dawn, dusk, and then full blast nighttime. So I have no idea what that will be about. We see a lot of the fight scene on the bridge for sure, which is why, again, I'm pretty confident that that will be early in the movie. And also will be interesting, obviously, to see what is the dynamic between Doctor Strange. Because it looks like, again, the weirdest part about the whole thing with Strange is how Strange goes from being somebody who like helps out Peter to then being somebody who seems to be annoyed with Peter and like whatever this box is that they're chasing. So it'll be interesting to understand why he seems to be at odds with Parker. So it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. And obviously cool teasers of several different characters that could die. Honestly, like the way that this trailer is edited, we see Happy in a very precarious position where it looks like he's looking at something that might kill him, or maybe it's coming at him. We see Aunt May running, and again, was rumored to be the character that they're going to kill off. And then literally the only one that is a literal teaser is MJ. And I love the theory the chat came up with that Holland will not be able to rescue her, but then at the last moment, we'll see Andrew swoop in and rescue her, which would be really freaking cool. So I'd love to see that. He's going to pull an Andrew. I don't think so. I think he's going to I think we'll think, I thought MJ's dead as well. That was my prediction, but I really like that theory the chat came up with, that as she's falling here, Holland, like he misses, like maybe we see that scene like where the hand, right at the very end right here, where he's reaching. So even though you guys keep saying that this is not Tom Holland's suit, it's definitely Tom Holland's suit, like literally frame by frame. There it is. There's the bluish part and then red fingertips. I think he will miss. But as he misses right here, I think then we'll see Andrew save her. And again, it allows you to redeem Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, right? Like he had that moment with Gwen Stacy in his world. So I think that'll work. We're sending theories into Discord. Let's see what the theories are. What if Holland just shot a web at Lizard's face? Because I assume that if he got punched. Yeah, but we don't see him aiming that way. Definitely not. The city's falling on itself scene. Might be in the mirror dimension. Might be. That's probably where that train scene is as well. Because otherwise I don't understand what... Like, again, I don't understand the context of like, how do they go from New York City and upstate New York to like something that is like completely in the middle of the mountains? It doesn't make sense. Whatever Doctor Strange says that he can't hold them anymore. What if Strange got memories of the what if version? And he was talking about how he couldn't hold... No. That'd be crazy, dude. They don't need... If they cross this over with what if, that would be so dumb. It'd be so complicated. People would not understand it. I know people who love the MCU and have not enjoyed what if. So definitely not a possibility. Purple stuff at the end looks kind of like what if. It does a little bit, but it also looks like the multiverse stuff, like the splitting pathways from Loki. So I think that that's probably what it's an homage to. I really hope this has nothing to do with... Chat, you got to join the Discord. Because this happens on the Discord. This happens on the Discord. Oh, yeah. So like, again, I just don't think... I don't think that's the case. So beyond that, I think we're Gucci. I think we're going to wrap it up there, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out. We watched the trailer. I'm hyped for the movie. I think that was to a certain extent the best of both worlds, where the people that wanted to see Toby and Andrew, especially with the scene that we see at the end where you see Lizard get punched or whatever he gets hit with, where he gets swung sideways. We just watched that a second ago. By the way, it's not the Brazilian trailer. It's the Brazilian like TV spot. So don't search for the trailer, because the trailer is the same. It's identical. You're not going to see anything new in the trailer, except for a Portuguese dub. Look for the TV spot. It's only like a minute long, and it has that extra scene. So Doc Ock talks about a ghost. When does he talk about a ghost? I don't remember that. Joshua Legas, thank you for the $4.99. It's going to be sick. Yeah. So as I was saying, like, it confirms that obviously they're going full blast with the different villains and stuff from the other multiverses, and it can be Doc hitting Lizard. It can't be though. Hold up, Edith, could you please drop the link for that trailer again? Let me scroll up. Is this it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, look. I just want to, for the people that keep not believing me, look here. There is nothing here, right? Like nothing on the right side or left side over here that you could see, right? There's no tentacles. There's nothing, right? We don't see anything. And this is where the trailer cuts. This, the Brazilian TV spot. Look at that. Do you see that? Look, he gets hit with some. Whatever the heck it is, it's something it has to be like flying below Peter, because at this point, Peter, hold up. He's flying towards the punch. So Peter's dodging this. You see the projectile? Sandman is punching at him. Something is hitting Lizard at the same time. And I'm guessing something else at this very moment is fighting Electro or going at Electro. Because Electro looks, again, like he's aiming. If you look at the lineup, it would make sense that there would be 3 opposing forces on the other side, right? So, again, I think Holland's flying at Sandman, Lizard's getting punched by either Garfield or Toby, and then there's the other ones flying at Electro up here. That's my prediction. We'll see if it unfolds. Regardless, thank you guys so very much for hanging out. Thank you guys so very much for watching this. This is, I think this might be the biggest stream we've ever done. So that's insanely awesome. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Turn on your notifications. If you can, consider becoming a member. Speaking of which, yo, Isaiah Wash, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for joining the Blitz Army. Welcome. Salute from me to you. Huge thank you to everybody that smashed the thumbs up button. Huge thank you to all of our super chatters. You guys are insanely generous. I appreciate the support. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown live. Can I join your Discord channel? Yeah, you can. Gamer Legend. Links in the description. It's free to join. If you want access to all the channels, consider becoming a member. There's a handful of channels that are exclusive to members, but you can become a member for as low as $1.99. So thanks for the support. Dustin, no. Discord is not members only. So join up. Thank you guys all for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see. Obviously, between now and the release of the movie, I really doubt that we'll get more footage. In fact, I kind of hope we don't get more footage, just because I think we've had enough, So I think at this point, we should just go into the movie. But who knows? I mean, with these things, sometimes like right before the movie releases, maybe to just get a few extra movie tickets sold and like a few more people hyped up, they might do another teaser or something. I hope not. I think at this point, they nailed it. The first trailer did an excellent job of establishing the story and like the idea behind like the motivation of what Parker is going to do. And then this trailer really did a great job of like doing kind of like the candy shots, like really giving us a lot of cool moments between the villains and Spider-Man. So I think in general, I'm excited. I think this trailer did a good job of getting me even more excited about the movie. So thanks all for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators.